Hey my beautiful Capricorn peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-March 2022 tarot reading. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you want to check out my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. That's going to be linked down in the description below. Real quick, Capricorn, before we start today's video, I just want to mention, if I'm talking a little weird or a little awkwardly, I unfortunately have an infected tooth that needs to get extracted. So, with that being said, bear with me guys today. It is a bit of a painful situation, but I'll get through it just fine. I might be going a little bit slower, or, you know, it might be a little different, so just bear with me guys. I would really appreciate that. But Capricorn, let's see what we got, baby. Starting out with the current energies here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, throughout mid-March 2022. What current energies do we got coming in here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-March 2022. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. What is going to be the first card? And first card is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Capricorn. Seven of Pentacles. Taking your time. Being wise, I hear. Being wise about what you're investing into. Yeah. This is interesting because it looks like this woman over here is apple picking. You know, we have here the pentacles, so she's not picking apples. But when you guys go apple picking, maybe it's just me and my family, but usually you try to pick the best apple that you see on the tree. You want to make sure that it's a good apple, right? You don't want to pick an apple that looks like crap or is rotting away, so on and so forth. So it feels to me like you're being very wise. You're picking and choosing wisely right now what you do with your time. Ten of Pentacles, or sorry, Pentacles in general, represent time. They represent your time, they represent your money, they represent your value. So you're making sure that what you're investing in right now on an energetic level is really good for you. You want to get the good apple, right? Not the bad apple. Next to that, we do have here the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, you're really taking care of you right now. Queen of Pentacles is a card of self-care, making sure that you are also protecting yourself. This could even resonate with self-preservation, meaning that you're making sure everything that's good for you is preserving your energy and keeping it in the highest frequency possible. Lastly, what we have for you here, Capricorn, is going to be the Temperance card. That's really awesome to see here for you as well. The Temperance represents Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Sag, but with the Temperance card showing up here for you, this is the energy of making sure that you're completely balanced on the energetic level. You are doing everything good for you as possible moving into mid-March. You definitely feel very healthy. Maybe you're starting a new diet, maybe you're starting a new healthcare routine, you could be starting something that's just genuinely very healthy, whether we're talking about physical health, mental health, so on and so forth. You're really taking care of you. I like this, guys. I'm hearing too, some of you guys might have started journaling. Journaling is a really great practice, so if you're doing that, nice. I like that for you too. All right, let's go ahead and see what you're dealing with here though throughout mid-March. What are my Capricorns going to be dealing with here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-March 2022. What are my Capricorns going to be dealing with? First card out, we do have here the Hermit, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. Moving forward from that though, we got here the Two of Swords, we got here the Four of Cups, and then we got here the King of Swords. So the thing about the Hermit card is that the Hermit card could be you kind of feeling a bit like a loner. You might have been feeling like a loner recently, Capricorn, and at the same time with the Two of Swords showing up, there's this part of you that's like, I don't know if I'm really enjoying it all that much, because Capricorns are pretty big on families and relationships and connections with people. You know, for every Capricorn that I know in my life, you guys tend to be very social. You're also super business oriented. If you ever want to trust the zodiac sign with your money, trust the Capricorn because they know what they're doing. They know how to invest. You guys are really good with money. But besides just that though, you know, the Hermit here to the Two of Swords, it's like, you know, I feel a bit like a loner lately. And I kind of miss being social with people, but the problem is that I'm in a place in my life right now where I need to pick and choose wisely the type of people I'm invested in. I need to really pick and choose wisely with the type of individuals I'm invested in, the type of work I'm invested in. Where my energy goes is my #1 responsibility. So if I have to be a loner because everybody around me isn't a good apple to pick, it is what it is. And that's kind of the energy and frequency I feel like you're on. You know, we got here the Four of Cups, we got here the King of Swords. You are very serious here, Capricorn, and very adamant on protecting your energy and protecting yourself. You know, anything that does not deserve you, anything that's not worthy and serving of you right now, you are not giving it the opportunity or a chance. It's interesting because I just finished up Virgo's tarot reading for mid-March. In a way, it was a little similar as well to your reading right now, Capricorn, in the sense that they're not making anything that is not deserving of you. They're not allowing it to, you know, be involved in their life. Just like you here right now. You know, you're not picking any bad apples, you're only picking the good apples, right? So yeah, it could be like an earth sign collective thing. Maybe all earth signs are kind of in this energy, but that's what I'm seeing here so far for you. So based upon what you're dealing with here, Cappy, I'd rather be a loner than be social, but be around people that have negative influences on me, you know? And I totally get that for sure. Let's see where things are going. Where are things going to be going here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-March 2022. Where are things going to be going here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-March 2022. And what do we have? We have here the Hangman. You could be connecting with the Pisces for a few of you. Now, the Hangman's typically one of those cards where people have the feeling that it could represent being stuck, being trapped, but I don't feel like that's the case here. The Hangman could also be a card that represents enlightenment. So you're being enlightened to something. Based upon where things are going, you're becoming enlightened is what I'm seeing. We also have here the Lovers, we have here the Queen of Wands, and we have here the Knight of Swords. So what you're being enlightened to is the type of apples you've picked. You know, coming into your mid-month here, you're recognizing, I did pick some pretty good apples, and I'm happy about that because things are starting to pay off. You're not in a low vibrational situation this month, Capricorn. You're not around people who are a negative influence to you because you have chose to separate yourself from those types of people. So based upon where things are going, with all the apples left over that you did pick, they're all really good. You know? So I feel like with the Lovers card showing up here to the Hangman card, you've become enlightened to the fact that you've made good choices. You've made good energetic investments. You made good investments in your life in general. And now you're reaping the rewards of making such positive energetic investments because the energy that's coming around you and is surrounding you is filled with positive things. You're around good people. You're around good situations. You're making good money. You've got a great career, whatever the case may be for you in mid-March, because you've invested yourself in what's best for you, you're getting what's best for you and it's starting to pay off. You know, Queen of Wands here to the Knight of Swords, this made the whole situation worth it. Taking care of yourself and preserving your energy and protecting your energy was all worth it because you have picked and chose where you are comfortable being and what you decide to be around. And you're around good things. So Capricorn, I love that for you, man. I definitely feel like jumping into the second half of your month, it's going to be absolutely fantastic for you. You definitely have some good friends around you. You definitely have a great career lined up for you. And if not, that's in the making, Capricorn. You have a lot of good vibes around you. I do feel like a strong support system's in here as well and is available to you. So these are all wonderful things to see, guys. I literally have zero complaints with this reading. You set yourself up for success. Nice. Let's go ahead and see what your spirit guides have to say. Are there any dire or important messages coming in here from Capricorn spirit guides throughout mid-March 2022? Are there any dire or important messages coming in here from Capricorn spirit guides throughout mid-March 2022? What do we got? First card out, we do have here the Seven of Wands. Sorry guys about the glare with my ring light. I know it might be a little annoying, but unfortunately without the lighting, it'd be very, very dark. But we do have here the Seven of Wands. Moving forward from that, we got the Tower, and lastly, we got the Empress. Yeah. What you went through is worth it, is what I'm hearing here. This is what your guides are trying to say to you. What you went through, Capricorn, was worth it. Well, what did I go through, is what you want to know, Capricorn, right? Well, remember how I mentioned originally the Hermit here to the Two of Swords? You felt alone. You felt like, you know, you're a bit of a lone wolf right now because you're protecting yourself and protecting your energy. I don't believe that you were necessarily very happy being alone. I'm sure it was tolerable, but I'm also sure there were times where it was lonely. It was unhappy. It wasn't a great feeling. But what your spirit guides are trying to say to you is that all of that really paid off for you. Because guess what? You've dodged some bullets. You got here the Seven of Wands and you got here the Tower. These two cards paired together is literally saying you dodged bullets, Capricorn. And at the end of the day, you got nothing but rewards, excuse me, not war, but rewards here to reap. You know, the Empress here is being in a good standing. It's being around good energy, but it's also having that radiating all throughout you. And on top of the Empress here, it's about growth. Like, you've really started to grow your life into what you want it to be. Like, instead of just picking apples now, the good apples out of an apple tree, you've grown a tree full of nothing but good apples, you know? That's essentially the energy showing up here for you in mid-March 2022. I know I keep comparing the apple tree thing way too much, but honestly, it's really great as an example here for your tarot reading jumping throughout mid-March. So sorry if you guys are getting annoyed about apples or you're hungry and you want apple pie. I want apple pie. That sounds fantastic. Probably wouldn't be good for my tooth, but it sounds like a wonderful time anyways, okay? So either way, Capricorns, like, you now have a tree filled with all good apples because of the choices you've made. And all the choices you've made have led you here to such a wonderful place. And you get to really enjoy it now, jumping into mid-March. I'm also hearing you get to really settle down and calm down. You could be settling down in general. This could be a time where some of you guys are making purchases in regards to a new home. If so, congratulations on that new home. You might be settling down with a partner of yours. Maybe you recently got engaged or you've recently moved in together with somebody. That's very exciting if that's happening in here for you. I'm so happy to see that for you guys. But Capricorn, it looks to me like you're just in really good standing. It's like, even though I've spent a lot of time, you know, being lonely because I had to preserve myself, even though I had to cut off a lot of people in my life, and that might have made me feel alone, I did all of that to make sure that I would eventually get to this place where I am right now, being surrounded by great things, great people, great vibes. So in the end, the sacrifice was worth it, and you're fully embracing that it was worth it jumping in here throughout mid-March 2022. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Capricorn, please? What do we got? What's going to be the overall outcome here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-March 2022. And what do we got? We got here the Magician, baby! Capricorn! I love seeing the Magician here for you because the Magician is the card of manifestation, and the moment that I pulled that Magician, I instantly heard, you've manifested it all. Capricorn, you've literally manifested it all. You have the golden apple tree. You know, you guess what's right under that Magician card? The Devil. You know, you could have manifested the devil if you decided to settle with people that weren't necessarily the best for you, but that's not what you did. You protected yourself. You protected your energy. And guess what? It really paid off for you. You have given yourself the chance to be surrounded by everything you've wanted, and because you gave yourself that chance, it finally happened for you. So Capricorns, I love this reading for you. You've manifested it all is what I'm hearing here with the Magician. It's overall very positive. You know, with the Ace of Swords here, you had to make a lot of sacrifices, but those sacrifices ended up paying off for you because you know what? You have a very stable environment surrounding you. So guys, lovely reading. There's really not much more to talk about. I know it's a little short, but it's short, sweet, and to the point. So if you guys enjoyed it, please let me know down in those comments down below. But Capricorn, thank you for tuning in, man. Enjoy the rest of your mid-March 2022, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to my Capricorn peeps, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.